Hello, everybody. Welcome to Karmic Palms. Let's do a general analysis of these two palms of the same person. We will do a very general analysis to see how this person is going to do in his life. What are the pitfalls this person is going to have? Now, before we do, please subscribe. And if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us. It's in the description box. We've also started palmistry courses for people who want to become a professional in palmistry. If this is something that interests you, do WhatsApp us. We'll be more than happy to assist you. Now, looking at this person's lifeline, okay, what do you see? You see something like this. It goes down. It comes down to this point. Do you see a gap? There is a gap here, and it turns into like a V here, and it goes down. And if you see here, there is another line which is supporting it. This is a very positive sign. What this means is, during this period of time, around at 63, when this person is going through some health issues, there is a supporting line here, which means the effect of this will only be about 10-20%. Nothing major, which is a very good sign. Okay, and he will live up to the age of about, I would say about 84, 83 to 84 is what we can tell from what we see currently, but lines change every 6 months. Okay, so things might get better. He might live up to a couple of years more, things like that, depending on his health conditions and his other things we have to see. Now, if you see these standing lines here, you see this, these are all opportunity lines when this person gets in his life. Okay, during this period of time, you will see a sudden surge in wealth or opportunity. For example, let's say you are working as a normal staff, suddenly you get a promotion, or in a business you'll get a break, things like that. So these are called opportunity lines going upward, not downward. Downward is a different story. Now, if you see here, his Venus mount is completely clean, okay, and there are excellent luxury lines here. This is a very good sign. Having a clean Venus mount indicates a very good sign. This shows calmness, not stressed, things like that, which is a very, very good sign to have. And good luxury lines are there, which means all the property, whatever one wishes for in terms of materialistic gains, this person will get it. There are some Rahu lines, but they're not cutting the fate line. Okay, here on top, but at the bottom here, there's 1 and there's 2. You see this? So there will be some obstacles in this person's 40 and 43. There will be a problem in terms of either there'll be a shift in job or there'll be a loss of job. There will be some financial crunch. Okay, but if you see the fate line, it comes all the way from in here, like this. There's another line which joins like this, and it picks up like this. You see this? It goes all the way, and what you see here, guys, is a fish, a massive fish here. Do you see this? This is considered to be very, very, very auspicious. I can't say how auspicious, because people who always have a fish in the Saturn mount are destined to become somebody really great in terms of richness, in terms of, they will become very, very, very rich. And if you see the sun line is coming from here, if you see here, it's still joining. This person is still young. If it joins from here, what is happening is it's coming from the Saturn mount and going towards the sun mount, which means one of the business or something that he does will give him extreme name and fame. Okay, this is what this shows here, which is a very, very positive sign. And if you see, it's trying to also form a triangle here. Okay, if this closes here, or if this line comes and joins here, then what happens is it's a massive triangle here, which means extreme name and fame through one of the business or job that this person is going to do. Also, if you see, there are lines coming like this, which is the travel line, and attaching itself to the fate line, which means foreign travel is very, very on the cards, or settling in a foreign country. Now, I don't know if you see this, guys. There is a massive fish in the moon mount. Can you see it? Let me draw it out for you so you understand. Do you see this part here? Now, this means this person should settle in a foreign country. If he stays in the birthplace or he doesn't travel to another country, which is most likely looking at his palm, western side, west side. For example, let's say he's born in an Asian country. He needs to move west towards Gulf, towards Europe, towards America. Or if this person is born in America, then they need to move west, which will come back to Asia again. Okay, so always west is always good for people who are born like this, because they will flourish. They can become, looking at these signs, I can say that this person can become a multi-millionaire or even a billionaire. Okay, these signs are very rare. Okay, so take advantage of these signs. Don't just get stuck by doing 9 to 5 in an office and get stuck and ruin these potential lines, because I'm not potential lines. These lines are pushing you to become something else, somebody else, so somebody great. So don't waste it on doing things which can diminish these. What do you say? They can ruin these lines. Like what happens is, when you have greater lines like this, and you do 9 to 5, or you're stuck in a box in a cabin or something like that, and you're just doing 9 to 5 and just getting by, then what happens is you're killing these signs, because the universe is pushing you to become somebody great. But what you're doing instead is just not listening, and you're just doing what you're doing, and you're living a 9 to 5, which will only give you very limited growth. You will never be able to flourish to the heights. Okay. Also, if you see here, the mind line doesn't touch the lifeline. Do you see this? This shows this person is very independent thinker. They will think out of the box, they will do things out of the box, and sometimes because of that they might face isolation, they might face depression, they might face loneliness. Why? Because the thoughts which comes into their head is very unique, very different, and because of that what happens is they have disagreements with the partners, disagreement with the parents, disagreement with the friends, their colleagues, their bosses, and sometimes because of that they also leave their home in a very early age. In their 20s, mid 20s, you'll see them moving out of the house, or even in the early 20s, they'll say, I don't want to live with this family because of disagreements, because your family thinks of something else, but you think completely opposite. So this is a very unique sign, and I always advise people who have signs like this, especially the one which don't attach itself, think out of the box, keep thinking, keep doing. You might fail once, you might fail twice, but one day, when that click happens, when that thing fits properly, you will see it will be a huge difference, and it will change your life completely for better, not for worse, for better. Okay. Now also, if you see, the heart line is good, very compassionate person, thinking about others, not selfish, not just me all the time, not just about himself all the time. It's about other people, this consideration of other people, this he cares about other people's emotions, things like that, which is a very good sign. And today it's become a rarity now in today's world, where everything is about them all the time, so somewhere there will be compassion, somewhere there will be thought process of others, feel for others, it's a very good, it's very necessary in today's world. Now how do you see this to this? Okay, now same problem, you see the lifeline here, it goes down, it comes here, there is a slight line thing here, and if you see here, there is an X mark before the thing. Which incident is there, which will happen around at 67? Accident, some sort of accident or incident will happen. But then again, there is a cushion here, which means even if it happens, it will only be 10-20%. Now, if you see the fate line, again, it starts from the bottom here, it goes up, it comes to this point, it goes up here. But it becomes into V, a Y, a V here, and then there is a line which is cutting across like this. So this, compare this to this is a much better sign. The potential is not very good. Okay, this is not a good sign. Also, if you see Rahu lines, there are too many cutting across. You see this? And there's some cutting going all the way across like this. This is not a good sign. Okay, now this is better. This is much better than this, because this will have external problems. What kind of external problems? Say, for example, you're running a business or something like that, there'll always be outside problems. Staff has not come to work, you will have problems with officials, some sort of issues will keep coming into your life from outside. Okay, so this is not a good sign. This is decent, still okay. There are Rahu lines, but still better. This is not. Okay, also the mind line, if you see here, the mind line starts like this. At the end of the mind line, do you see an X mark here? Do you see this? This is not a good sign. This means by the end of the life, this person can go mad, can go mental. Okay, this is not a good sign to have. This means that, you know, the end life will be very, it will go in a very sad way. It's not a good sign to have, which is still a potential. Now, can this become active? Yes. Can this come into your current life? Yes. How can it come? If you create negative. If you create negative effects, 100% this can come into your life and hit you. And these can come suddenly. You know, everything is going well and suddenly it just comes. So avoid creating negative imprints in your life, because you're just activating negative lines in your life, which will come and catch you. When you're least prepared is when it will come and catch you. Okay? I hope this helps, guys. This was just some general analysis. Overall, if I say this hand is the best, this hand is blessed to do something great and to become wealthy compared to this. Okay, so go with this and do the right thing. When you have signs like this, do positive things, create positive merits. These are the things which can take you to a different level in life. I hope this helps. Please subscribe. Thanks again for watching my video. Bye bye.